Nissan in-game live up and running. That is Ron Jaworski. I am Michael Barkann. 13-0 Eagles at Buffalo. Jaws, first things first. This is a legit good Super Bowl contender in the Buffalo Bills, and the Eagles are as close to dominating as you can get in Buffalo. Did they make some mistakes? Absolutely. But they're punishing them. They got 13 points. Might have been maybe able to get a little bit more. We see what the second half brings. Your thoughts on that first half?
Get back to the fundamentals of football. The essence of football is blocking and tackling. It's really that simple. We've blocked better and we have tackled our butts off. We're not tackling people and suddenly putting them on the ground. We are knocking them into the ground. It's been a clinic defensively from Vic Fangio's more than 11 guys because their substitution schedules going fresh. Jalen Sun's playing an unbelievable first half of football. He's been all over the field. Secondary is knocking people out. Pass rush pressure is there. Josh Allen has no time. It's been a clinic on defense football in that first half. This is arguably maybe the best offense in the National Football League, and they sure as hell don't look it because our defense is taking it to them.
3 sacks by the Philadelphia Eagles front, and talk about how good that offensive line plays and what it takes to penetrate that line and get to Josh Allen.
No question. It's been a well conceived. It's been a mixture. There's not been total blitz. There's been some blitzes. There's been some zone. There's been some man. There's a lot of disguise, which is really, really good. This Bills offense is very dynamic. They're number one in rushing team in the NFL. They're not the same class as a passing team because they don't have the caliber wide receivers that some other teams have, or like the Eagles have a plethora of wide receivers. So Josh Allen is limited to what he can do getting down the field, but they have enough weapons on offense where they move the ball against anybody. They have not moved the ball very well this afternoon so far. It's first half. I don't want to get too far ahead of myself because it's Buffalo at home. It's Sean McDermott, who's probably just chewing their ass out right now in that locker room. You're being embarrassed and humiliated in front of your hometown fans. The last regular season game at the stadium here before we get to the playoffs, you better get in and start playing. I don't care about what the weather's like. They play in snow, they play in rain, they play in wind. That doesn't matter. The same conditions for the Philadelphia Eagles, and they're handling it very well, I would say.
The Eagles are playing in all of that too, and they're doing it.
And we've had a lot of wind this year. A lot of wind and a lot of rain.
Speaking of that, a lot of wind, a lot of rain. I thought it was great that Nick Sirianni showed every faith in Jake Elliott because in another situation, if Elliott had been making all those kicks over this season, he might have gone for it on short yardage. Instead, brought in the field goal unit, and that was a kick that Elliott could have missed over the last 9 games or so. He's been struggling, but Sirianni went with him, and it paid off.
No doubt. Nick stood by him last week on the postgame show. He was asked directly in the press conference, would he bring another kicker in? Does he trust Jake Elliott? He said, absolutely, yes, I trust. And he showed last year when he had confidence in Jake. He had a great year after he missed a couple kicks. He'll probably finish strong through the regular season and the playoffs now. He trusts Jake Elliott. He puts that inner confidence in Jake Elliott, and he comes through.
All right, I'm leaving out Saquon Barkley, 11 carries, 4.6 yards per carry for Saquon Barkley. And we thought that they were going to run the ball. They have 15 times total. Hurts ran it 1 time for 4 yards. But other than that, Shipley got into it, Bigsby got into it, and Saquon leading the way.
I thought the big surprise in the first half to me was here, only halftime, 14-21 for Jalen Hurts. 21 throws in the first half. It's windy. It's raining. There's puddles on the field, and they gave him 21 throws. And I thought Jalen Hurts played a phenomenal first half.
Mm-hmm. He sure did. What did you think of his accuracy?
Well, it's just windy and it's rainy. Yeah. He got hit a couple times. The ball fluttering up, and he got to the target. So I think he's played an exceptional game. There seems to be a lot more audibilization at the line of scrimmage, getting in the right place. So they must have a type on the Bills' defense of what they're lining up and doing. And he's checking out bad plays and getting into good plays. And that's what you want to see your quarterback do. He's not masterminding the game, but he's getting into positive plays.
All right, give us a little bit about the second half, what your expectations are. The play calling has looked great offensively, whether that's Sirianni or Patullo or in concert. It's looked a lot better. I love the touchdown pass to Goddard. It was creative. What are you thinking for the second half?
First of all, I loved after the turnover with the Josh Allen fumble. The Bills were hanging there early in the game. They were moving the football. After that fumble, we took a shot play to A.J. Brown. To me, that's what got our confidence back. Okay, we got the turnover. We take the shot, and it works. All of a sudden, the energy picks up. After a turnover, you always got – I've always believed when I played, let's go for the jugular. Because everyone's you fumbled, you throw an interception, whatever it may be, you're a little bit down. All of a sudden, let's take our shot right now while they're still thinking about the negativity of the play. And I've always felt big plays after a turnover, shot plays after turnover are successful. This one was, and to me, it turned the game around, turned the momentum around in our favor, not in the Bills' favor.
Yep. You and I are both picking a high-scoring game despite the weather, and it looks like the Eagles are keeping up their end.
This first drive, the Bills get the ball, is going to be critical.
Stop them, get the ball back.
Get the ball back, put more points on the board. But you know, and I'm sure Nick is saying the same thing can happen. Guys, they are coming out pissed off. They're coming out. You're being humiliated in their building. Be ready for it, because we're gonna get their best shot. So that first drive is going to be critical. 3 and out, I would love.
Yeah, same here. Reminder: Ron Jaworski, Barrett Brooks, Jason Avant, Ruben Frank, Ashlyn Sullivan in Buffalo with Dave Zangaro. We'll be talking to them. We'll also hear from Nick Sirianni, and we'll hear from Jalen Hurts and all the principals and what we think will be a big Eagles win at Buffalo. That'll do it for Nissan In Game Live.